Finn and Bill's fierce sweepstakes, Liam struggles to flash back. Liam's loss of memory sparks assault investigation? Does Steffy belong with Liam or Finn? Which man is her true love? Let's get into it. The bold and the beautiful spoilers: Finn and Bill's fierce sweepstakes, Liam struggles to flash back. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, April 9th, reveal that John Finn Finnegan and Bill Spencer will have a fierce sweepstakes while Liam Spencer struggles to flash back. At the sanitarium, Liam recalled his name and now seems to be doing well, all effects considered. Although Liam will have to be covered nearly as he recovers, he's at least awake, alert, and suitable to answer questions. Still, there's one question that Liam may not be important help with on Wednesday's bold and the beautiful occasion. Liam is drawing a blank when it comes to how his head injury happened, so he may not recall important despite his repeated attempts. Of course, it's possible some bits and pieces will come back to Liam ultimately, but he may not know for sure how it all went down. Since Dr. Grace Buckingham has wondered if someone did this to Liam, Steffy might run with that proposition and settle on Luna Nozawa as a possible suspect. Speaking of Luna, she'll come the content of Finn and Bill's tense discussion on Wednesday's show. Finn will lash out at Bill for icing Luna's freedom, but Bill will defend his conduct and act like Finn's the problem then. Since Bill was suitable to get once Luna's miscalculations and give her another chance to be a better person, he'll feel like Finn should do the same, especially now that he knows he's Luna's natural father. Bill may slam Finn for being an enduring pater and act like the good croaker needs to be a little further understanding when it comes to his son. Although Finn will remain drawn to Luna, he'll know that relating with her in any way would provoke Steffy's wrath. Steffy has flat out interdicted Finn from being anywhere near Luna, so he'll have to keep that in mind. At some point, both Finn and Bill will get updates on Liam's shocking medical fire. Steffy may deliver the news and make some prognostications about Liam being okay, but there'll still be enterprises about how Liam ended up like this. The bold and the beautiful spoilers allude that Steffy may go on a charge for vengeance if she becomes fixated on the idea that Luna's shamefaced of an attack on Liam. Bold and the beautiful: Liam's loss of memory sparks assault investigation? Liam Spencer woke up on Bold and the Beautiful, but while he knows who he has no memory of what happened to him on the CBS cleaner. Grace Buckingham told Steffy Forrester that they set up 2 points of impact on his head. So, many hints dropped as to where the cleaner might be going with this, starting with Liam not flashing back what happened. Dr. Buckingham asked Steffy if Liam was attacked. Of course, no bone knows what happened to him, so the Forrester son says she doesn't know. Also, the croaker mentions the double blows to his head. So, it sounds like he suffered an attack rather than collapsing on his own. But we all know that isn't what happened, despite it looking that way to the people on Bold and the Beautiful. Bold and the Beautiful reservations crop as Liam Spencer suffered 2 blows to the head. Liam Spencer collapsed on his own, not formerly, but doubly, on Bold and the Beautiful. This would regard for the 2 points of impact to his head that Dr. Grace Buckingham mentioned. But Liam has no idea what happened to him. Yet, Steffy Forrester set up Liam on the property of the Spencer estate, where his father, Bill Spencer, lives. Since there was a condemned and a now pardoned killer living there not too long ago, perhaps Bold and Beautiful's top Bobby, Lieutenant Baker, gets involved. After all, he did say he'd be watching Luna Nozawa veritably nearly. So, if Liam's injuries are suspected to be the result of an attack, all fritters likely point to Luna. The first cutlet to point at Luna likely belongs to Steffy Forrester. But Luna didn't do anything to Liam. The observers know that, but no bone differently except for Luna knows on Bold and the Beautiful. Bold and the Beautiful perhaps motive points to someone differently too? Still, another possibility may also pop up if Bold and the Beautiful happens to go in the direction of probing Liam's injuries, because it looks like they're the result of an assault. While the Bobbies may suppose Luna's motive would be covetousness, as Liam is Bill's son, and she wanted him for a daddy too. But they might find someone differently also has a motive for hurting Liam. Hope Logan is on the outs with Carter Walton. And her pater, Deacon Sharp, just beat the living marbles out of Carter for breaking Hope's heart. The bold and the beautiful Bobbies aren't the sharpest tools in the chalet, so perhaps Lieutenant Baker sees Deacon as another person of interest. He beat up one of his son's fellows for hurting her. So, why not go after the man she was married to, who cheated on her? But also Liam may recapture his memory and clear Cleric, but what about Luna? Bold and the beautiful setting Liam up as a victim of an attack? So, moment on Bold, and the beautiful Liam Spencer remembers nothing about what happened to him. But that doesn't mean he won't come around and soon flash back that he got dizzy and swooned doubly. Liam is as outraged as Steffy that Luna is out of jail and running free. So, perhaps he does flash back what really happens, but he and Steffy might come up with a plan to keep Luna behind bars. Liam could falsely charge Luna of doing this to him. While he's not someone that would generally try to put an innocent person in jail, he'd be lying, but only under the marquee of keeping his family safe. Or for that matter, all of LA safe. So, while this is a bit far-brought, Steffy Forrester and Liam Spencer could come up with this ploy to keep Luna Nozawa in jail on the CBS cleaner. The bold and the beautiful spoilers: does Steffy belong with Liam or Finn? Which man is her true love? The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that the show could be gearing up for another blast from the History Love Story chapter. With that in mind, we've to ask, does Steffy Forrester belong with Liam Spencer or John Finn Finnegan? Which man is Steffy's true love? In the April 7th occasion, Steffy flashed back to plenitude of romantic moments with Liam while she was sitting at his sanitarium bedside. It sounded like a huge hint that Bold and the Beautiful could be on the verge of pairing Liam and Steffy up again. There are no guarantees about that, but the show at least wants to remind observers of Steffy and Liam's history as well as their continued connection. The fact that Steffy saved Liam's life feels like another indication that they could potentially reunite. Of course, numerous suckers are going to have some strong opinions about whether that's the right call. Steffy and Liam sympathizers would no doubt love the chance to see these two get back together. Since Liam and Steffy arguably still have great chemistry, it's easy to see why the show would want to lean into that and keep playing up the possibility of a reunion. That's especially true when you consider the obstacles Steffy's formerly facing in her marriage to Finn. Now that Steffy knows Luna Nozawa is Finn's son and that she's scored her freedom, there's the implicit for these issues to take further of a risk. Sheila Sharp will remain a problem as well, particularly since she's teaming up with Luna. Steffy may find herself drawn to Liam on a deeper position as her relationship with Finn falls piecemeal. Some observers might like to see Steffy get out of this marriage, since Finn has multiple lunatic cousins who pose a trouble. There's no denying that it'd make Steffy's life a whole lot easier if she didn't have to deal with all Finn's family drama. Still, Steffy's always going to be linked to Finn through Hayes Forrester Finnegan, so there's really no escaping that drama fully. Plus, the show has principally presented Finn and Steffy as soulmates in recent times. Steffy and Finn have been treated like suckers with a cosmic connection that's always going to win out in the end. Finn and Steffy have become a popular couple, but some Steffy and Liam suckers are still holding out stopgap for the former dears. Who do you suppose Steffy truly belongs with? Should Steffy be with Liam, Finn, or indeed someone differently? Be sure to pick which man you're lodging for and make your prognostications about Steffy's future in the commentary. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Steffy may contemplate some romantic updates in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for further news on what's ahead. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.